Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 3-2 win against Real Betis in the Europa League Group C Game 6. Where do I start with this one? What a game, what a performance. Dare I say it, what a team. That was just fantastic from the players tonight. A few individual performances which we'll get into that gave you heart attacks, but that was just fantastic from the team tonight. What a fight they put in. Ultimately, we gave ourselves no hope for the fact that we're down to threadbare squad. You look at that bench and you think, what's our options? But the bench did actually come in and make an improvement to a part of it. But tonight, we proved ourselves once again that we are a powerhouse in Europe. And who would have thought, given everything that's happened this year with a manager change, one of the European games was played with an interim manager, and look how that turned out. We'd done it the hard way by not picking up points against Limassol, and then it was going wrong straight away with the Limassol game. You know, they were 2-0 down within about 10-15 minutes, I think, so we had it all to do. We had to win the game. That was the thing. It looked for a long while, especially in the second half, that we weren't going to do it. We were going to drop into the conference, but we showed our steel and determination, and they somehow done it. There are issues in the team still, absolutely, which we'll get into, but the team were brilliant tonight. Anyway, the game itself, we had 4 changes from the Dundee game, and a lot of them were down to injuries as well, and players not being available, obviously, with the personal issues with Cantwell. But we lined up Butland, Tavernier, Goldson, Davis, Barisic, Lundstrom, Cifuentes, Sima, Lammers, McCausland and Dessers. On the subs bench, McCrory, Wright, Suter, Matondo, Sterling, Roof, Devine, Lyle and McKinnon. What a first 20 minutes it was. I mean, there was a shot from Betis in the 7th minute. It was an easy take for Butland. 8th minute, the ball flicked up off the Betis defender on the right side. Lammers picks it up and controls it, gets it forward, it crosses it in, it doesn't fall for Sima properly, hits off his shoulder, he controls it and he has a shot deflected out for the corner. And then we went a goal up on the 10th minute with Sima scoring. McCausland on the right drives it forward, gets to the edge of the box, crosses it in on the deck, a slight nick off the defender's boot to Dessers, who does a drag back type turn thing. It was a very Dessers thing to do. It settles nicely for Sima, who shoots it past the keeper. Just brilliant there. 12th minute, Betis down the left, cross in on the deck and a cross goal. It needed a tap in there. They were getting a lot of joy down that side, and then they finally did score 2 minutes later on the 14th minute to make it 1 each. The ball was played forward towards our goal. Goldson came out to meet it, but he puts in a poor challenge, allows the attacker to play a simple ball into our box for the overlapping attacker on the left, who has a great shot into the net. It was simple, there was big gaps. Goldson really needed to do better there, and again, where was Tavernier covering the man? Nowhere. 16th minute, Lammers gives the ball away in the Betis half, which allowed a quick break when we had committed men forward. Good defending by Barisic, kind of poor from Betis, so it was a bit lucky that one there. 18th minute, our defence was ripped apart on the left side, a cross played to the right, it was a skiffed pass in the middle, falls to the player at the far side, who has a shot at close range and an outstanding save from Butland over the bar and out for the corner. 18th minute, an absolute thunder bastard for Betis from 20 yards out off the underside of the bar and away, and we were kind of getting battered at this point. We weren't reading the game properly, we were leaving gaps everywhere, and out of nowhere, I think it was maybe our second or third shot of the game, on the 20th minute, we went 2-1 up with Dessers scoring, and all I've put here is wow. It was a throw-in on the left side in our half. It was played to Cifuentes in the middle, just inside the Betis half, who plays a stunning through ball to Dessers on the left side, and he gets the ball, he takes it into the box. The angle was narrowing all the time. He cuts in, he cuts out, and then he cuts in again, and a shot at an angle through the keeper's legs and into the back of the net. That was absolutely stunning all round from Cifuentes, and then Dessers, just so much composure there, because he'd done the couple of jinks one way the other way. He actually looked, seen the keeper, had his legs wide open, and he placed the ball right through them. That was outstanding. Are we now beginning to see what Dessers is made of? 26th minute, another dangerous ball across our goal from the left. Again, no takers from Betis. 28th minute, claims for a handball by Goldson. It did hit his hand, but it hit off his thigh first, so no penalty clearly. 34th minute, a shot from the left side of our box after good skill by Betis, and it was a poor shot, an easy take from Butland. And then we gave Betis free rein once again because they made it 2 each on the 37th minute. We lost the ball in the Betis half after the referee played advantage. Again, not much of an advantage played. It was a long ball up towards our half. Davis chests it for some reason. He was too heavy with his touch. It goes straight to the Betis player. Davis again shut out of the challenge. As the guy was running towards their goal, Davis tried to haul him down, but he didn't go down. It was passed to the attacker, who tried to weave in and out. Goldson on the edge of the box didn't stick a challenge in. The Betis player passed to the left side of our box, and a stunning first time shot into the bottom right corner. Defence once again was an absolute shambles, from Davis, from his chest, from not just challenging, from trying to haul him back and he couldn't. Goldson not even sticking a leg out or anything like that. And one of the biggest culprits for me once again was Tavernier. He drifted into the centre to cover behind Goldson, but that allowed the gap there once again, and there was a lot of gaps in that side they were taken advantage of. And it was a simple left-sided pass to their attacker, who had a one-touch shot. It was a stunning shot, don't get me wrong, but he shouldn't have been getting the challenge in the first place, because Tavernier drifted inwards, never tracked his man. Not the first time we'll talk about this, it won't be the last. That needs to change. I don't know how many times I'm going to see it. However, on the 40th minute, we had a quick break up the park. McCausland driving it forward, past to Sima on the left, who has a first time shot just wide of the far post. Would have been offside in any case. 42nd minute, Cifuentes down the right. There was a cross in. Sima nods it further into the box to Dessers, who tries to throw himself at it, but he didn't quite get it. He was claiming for a foul, but nothing given. It wasn't a foul at all. And that's where half time. So an absolute breathless first half, certainly the first 20 minutes anyway. I was happy, but there was obviously the defensive issues there, and Lammers was an empty shirt once again. At half time we made a change. Cifuentes off, Sterling on. But strange one, it was confirmed it was a tactical decision. Cifuentes was playing well, I thought, but Sterling, it was more than justified, because he came in and was brilliant in the second half. In fairness, we weren't that great in the second half. We were defending last ditch stuff at times. On the 51st minute, they had a corner, there was a glancing header and they hit it off the bar. It was possibly tipped onto the bar by Butland as well. 53rd minute, they had a free kick from the left that was crossed in, missed by the first attacker. Bounces got caught under the feet of the second attacker. It goes goal bound, and a save by the feet of Butland. It bounces up, hits off the arm of Davis and cleared for the corner. Appeals for penalty, nothing given. I'm not sure, we might have got away with that one there. I'm not sure the rules, to be honest, because of the way it bounced, and I don't know, but I think we might have got away with one there. 59th minute, free kick by Barisic on the right side of the box, hits the edge of the wall. 63rd minute, Lundstrom, who was brilliant, gets a silly booking for kicking the ball away. 68th minute, Betis actually had the ball in the back of the net from a corner. The ball was whipped in at the front post. The player heads it towards goal. It was a fantastic save by Butland, but could only palm it to the player at the back post, who puts it into the net with his palm. There was a VAR check for offside, which was dismissed, but the VAR check shown it was a clear handball. So kind of lucky that one there. Had the player been a wee bit more wise to that one there, but it was a great save. We were living a wee bit dangerously at this point though. However, we composed ourselves. They never had much more chances. And then from, I think, one of the only chances we had in the second half, on the 78th minute, Roof makes it 3-2. It was a corner in from the left, into the middle, a header by Davis to the back post. Goldson picks it up, crosses it back in. Matondo tries to make a connection but slips. The ball hits off under him, off the defender, right into the path of Roof, who was in the middle lurking, who slid in and put it into the back of net. Absolute dreamland there. Amazing. 87th minute, a bullet strike by Betis on the edge of the box. Sterling blocks it with his body and cleared. 94th minute, Matondo not taking the ball for the corner, tried a silly shot. 94th minute, Butland had to make a stretching save to keep it out. That all stemmed from Matondo not taking it to the corner. 95th minute, Sima doing the same, going for goal rather than taking it out for the corner. And then it all ended up on the 96th minute. Betis had a shot wide, we kicked it up the park, and then that was a full-time whistle. Unbelievable. What is it with us in this competition? What a performance in the second half. As I said, we've got defensive issues, and they're well tried and tested issues. Believe me, we've spoke about them often enough. Lammers, I'm sorry, just not a player. Dessers at least shows you something. Lammers, he was just getting the ball mixed up in his feet. I'm not going to take that away from the overall performance of the team tonight though, because it was outstanding. I mean, Betis haven't been beaten at home all season. The first team to do it this season, and we haven't beaten a Spanish side in Spain before either in Europe, so that's a first for us as well. It means there's about £3.5 million extra money coming in, much needed in January transfer window. It means we can have a wee rest because we're not into that playoff round of the last 32, we're straight into the last 16. Absolutely incredible there. Who knows where we can go with this one there. We've done it the hard way, but that's the way Rangers like to do it, and you know, it tried us well the last time. So I need energy sapping game, that one, but it leaves us for the game at the weekend on Sunday. That's at Hampden, 3 o'clock. Arguably the bigger game for us between these two games, but we'll take it in our stride as we always do. Maybe we might have players back, I don't know. It's going to be difficult. Obviously, we're not going to have Cifuentes because his appeal got dismissed, so we'll need to see what team turn out. But if they put the effort and the performance in like they did tonight, then hopefully we'll get the first piece of silverware, and then we can really kickstart the season after tonight's result as well. So, top of the group, I'm absolutely on cloud nine just now. I'll be back after the League Cup final. Thanks for listening and goodbye.